Rangers were back in action again yesterday as they took on Hertha Berlin in the friendly behind closed doors in Spain. In today's video we'll discuss that, whilst also going over all the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. That includes what Fabrizio Romano has said with regards to some transfer news. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Rangers fell to a narrow defeat to Hertha Berlin in a friendly clash in La Manga. Philippe Clement's side couldn't break down the Bundesliga 2 outfit, who had snatched the lead at the end of the first half, and Rangers played without Philippe Clement on the sidelines for much of the second half, after the manager was sent off for protesting a decision to penalise Scott Wright instead of awarding him a free kick. It was a much rotated Rangers side in Spain for the winter break match, with two separate 11s sent out before and after the break. Rangers began with Ross McCrory, James Tavernier, John Suter, Leon Balogun, Ridvan Yilmaz, John Lundstrom, Nico Raskin, Dujon Sterling, Todd Cantwell, Rabbi Matondo and Fabio Silva. Rangers started brightly with Rabbi Matondo looking to make the most of the early spell of pressure as he hammered goalwards, but Hertha keeper Ernst could beat the ball clear. 6 minutes later, McCrory was called into action as an awkward bounce in the box forced the keeper into a makeshift clearance to remove the danger. Matondo again fired towards the goal from distance with 24 minutes on the clock, but again Ernst was equal to the effort and saved comfortably. Seconds from the break and Hertha Berlin would snatch a lead in Spain. A corner into the front post found captain Marc-Oliver Kempf, who sent a looping header into the far corner, leaving McCrory stranded in Rangers' goal. After the break, Clement altered his side with Jack Butland, Leon King, Connor Goldson, Yefeko, Robbie Fraser, Jose Sanfuentes, Cole McKinnon, Bailey Rice, Ross McCausland, Scott Wright and Cyril Dessers starting the second period. Just 7 minutes after the break and Clement was sent off by match referee after complaining of a free kick given against Wright, who had fallen under pressure from Hertha Berlin defenders. The referee halted the match after giving a free kick and produced a red card to Clement for his complaint over the decision. Just before the hour mark and Wright passed up a major opening, he pinched a loose ball on the edge of the box, but could only drag his effort wide of the post. 5 minutes later and Butland was called upon to make a smart stop from Derry Schönhant, who had snatched the ball from Goldson. Dessers would go close with 65 minutes played as his improved effort forced Ernst to beat the ball clear of the goal. Just a quick one guys, we've released our January merch drop, so do browse the new collection. We've got the Mr. Blue Nose tees along with our Stauncho Meter tees. Do, as I said, browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Transfer guru Fabrizio Romano has directly challenged Sky Sports by claiming the very opposite of what the UK's largest media group said regarding Hellas Verona's Josh Doig. Following Sky Sports' statement on Friday that while Torino and Marseille were ahead and that Rangers were definitely interested in Josh Doig, Romano claims the opposite and suggests Rangers were never in for Doig at all. So one reliable source says yes, another says no. It is a moot point in a way because Doig is 99% certain of a move to Marseille regardless of who was right or who was wrong, but it is very curious that these two sources have strong reputations of accuracy are completely opposite on this one. So for fun, who do we actually believe? Honestly, we're veering towards Romano. We don't think Philippe Clement was ever interested in Doig at all, and indeed we reported that originally that the story was completely made up. We may have just got swept up by the subsequent stories which suggested we were interested based on Verona making a move on Ridvan, and indeed sources did seem to corroborate that. And then Sky Sports News claiming officially that there was interest in Doig backed the whole thing up. But at the end of the day it doesn't really matter now as he's not coming to us, case closed now. Rangers youth coach Cameron Campbell has shared an emotional farewell message as he departs the club for Germany. The highly rated coach who led the under-18 side before becoming a PDP talent development coach is reportedly set to make a switch to Bundesliga club RB Leipzig. Campbell, who lifted the under-18s league title and Scottish Youth Cup at Rangers, has been at Ibrox for 3.5 seasons but announced his departure on social media. Reports claim Campbell will take up a post with RB Leipzig after a successful spell at the Gers. A post on X, formerly Twitter, read, "Privileged to have spent 3.5 years at RFC Youth, working with some brilliant people on and off the pitch. An incredible opportunity that I never took for granted, from watching academy lads to play for Rangers and forging careers in the game to winning the under-18s league and Scottish Youth Cup. Overwhelmed by the messages I've received and from players, parents and staff, which have all been greatly appreciated." Campbell ended his message by teasing a move to Germany as he translated a sign-off which said excited to see what's next. Former Rangers coach Graham Murty replied to the post, "Good luck Cam, can't wait for the study visit." Rangers defender Connor Goldson has hailed Philippe Clement, claiming the club have craved a manager like the Belgian for a long time. The 49-year-old joined the Ibrox side in November after Michael Beale was relieved of his duties, and he's quickly won over the players and the fans. Clement has lost just one of his first 18 games in charge of the Light Blues, winning 14 and drawing 3. Rangers have also topped their Europa League group and lifted the League Cup for the first time in over 12 years since his arrival, and Goldson has nothing but good things to say about the manager. Speaking in a recent interview, he said, "He is clear and precise in everything he wants, he demands high standards in everything that we do, and 100% in everything what we do. I think he has gained the respect very quickly of the team in every area. Tactically, the way he wants to play, the discipline around the club, respect for other people, and the way he wants you to train. There are no easy days and there are no days where you are able to give 60 to 70, 80% in training. I love that, in that way that I am, and it is something that this place has craved for a long time. The club needed someone to come in and say, it's my way or the highway, and I think that is what he's done. He set a precedent very early on that you can see some team selections or decisions that he has made that is his way or you're not going to play. That means that everyone is on board and everyone is pulling in the same direction. At the same time, he is a good manager, and as a good people person, he speaks well and clearly. He's honest, which I think is the only thing you can ever ask for as a player. I think that is why he will get the best out of this club." Following this, Connor Goldson also praised Rangers goalkeeper Jack Butland, claiming he is now one of the dressing room leaders. The 30-year-old is impressed for the Light Blues since joining in the summer after being freed by Crystal Palace, and Goldson feels the shot stopper has made a real difference at Ibrox. Again, speaking in the interview, he said, "It's just the presence and the calmness you have behind you. When the big moments happen, I feel like for a goalkeeper, especially at this club, you might not have much to do, but when the big moments come, he seems to pull off saves and help the team. You look at even one in the last game against Kilmarnock. Although we didn't keep a clean sheet, he was 1-1 in the first half at 0-0. If that goes in, Ibrox maybe gets a bit twitchy, and maybe we don't play as well. 10 minutes later, we're up 2-0, and the atmosphere is completely different. It's brilliant. He comes to collect when the balls are in the air, so it helps you with set pieces and things like that, and with the ball at his feet, he can play with us, so it's been an absolutely amazing addition. He's a top person as well, a real top person around the dressing room, one of the leaders now. Hopefully long may it continue." Rangers fans, what are your thoughts on the news with regards to Josh Doig, and who do you think will sign at left back? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we do have Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or go to rfcclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.